Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your 2023 yearly forecast for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I am pulling a 12-card spread here, so one card for every month of 2023. Okay, I'm only taking, okay, obviously I need to take both of these, it's telling me. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Let's keep going. August, September, October, November, and December. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm pulling a 12-card spread. It's one card for every month of the year. I am also pulling energy oracles to see what your overall energy is for 2023. I will also be pulling Romance Angel Oracle for your love energy for the entire year. And so let's see what your energy oracle is showing us for 2023. Beautiful. Garden and the Gate, Envy, and Journey. Notice the position that each person is in that card. Very similar energy on different levels, whether it's your inner child trying to come out, going through a spiritual journey where maybe you discover at some point in your life there was a little bit of envy of what others had that you didn't. You are taking back control of your life. Virgo got this card as well for their love energy for the year. So if you have Virgo in your chart, what the heck? I swear I shuffled. They got the card of retreat as well. If you have Virgo in your chart or you're dealing with a Virgo, check out their 2023 yearly forecast as well. And look at that, soulmate. And you know what card they got? They got where they've met the one. I forgot what it was called in this deck. I forgot. Let me see. But so you guys are on a similar level here. You've met the one. Whatever it's called, because I've got to look for it because it's going to bug me. This could be the one. That's the one that Virgo got along with the Worth Waiting For and the Retreat card. But you, however, got the Soulmate card. So very similar energy here when it comes to your love energy. So let's get to it. Your overall energy for 2023, you have the Garden and the Gate, card number 30. The card of Envy, card number 20, and Journey. So that's number 2 card. So this could be a journey that you're going through, a spiritual journey and awakening, and especially in regards to your overall happiness, friendships, partnerships, in love. Could also feel, I'm getting this very strong energy of like childhood and family issues. So if some of you have experienced some sort of childhood trauma or feelings of inadequacy that come from childhood, I'm also hearing some of you have this inner dialogue that comes from like an inner childhood wound that you're just now discovering in 2023, or maybe you had an idea, but I feel like some of you really dove deep into trying to figure out where that comes from, and you're able to, you know, heal and work through those energies to either better work with it or put it behind you. So 2023, the Garden and the Gate, meaning you can literally move through that gate, unlock the gate as she has the key around her neck, jump over the gate, whatever it may be. There is this sense of feeling a little bit apprehensive, feeling that like maybe as though she's not quite ready for all the world has in store for her in terms of happiness, joy, fulfillment, partnerships. Also, if you are looking to make big changes in your life and there's a little bit of apprehension, a little bit of a fear factor there, fear of the unknown, fear of am I making the right decision? Is this going to backfire on me? What if I move to a different location and then I hate it? What if I leave my job for another one and then I hate it, right? Is the grass truly greener on the other side? And I can tell you on this card, it does appear to be that what you are moving into does bring in about a sense of, you know, big transformation on different levels of your being, right? Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, even financially, right? Now, the card of envy that comes in here really makes me feel as though if you are setting the example for those around you, that you are definitely taking back control of your life, making, you know, the best choices that are suitable for you, for your needs, for your overall happiness and wish fulfillment. There may be others that are trying to hold you back or, you know, keep you down because, well, they will project their own fears and insecurities onto you. How dare you do that? Because maybe they don't feel that they have what it takes to do whatever it is that you're doing with your life. Or how dare you be more successful or have it all, or, you know, live your happily ever after, and they may still be working things out for themselves. This could also be vice versa. Remember, Taurus, this is a general reading, so apply the energies how you see fit. The card of envy really is, for me as a reader, I always feel like the card of envy, because envy and jealousy is a lower vibrational energy that does attract more lower vibrational energy. However, if you're busy being envious and jealous and coming from a negative standpoint of they have something you want, then you end up having less, right? Lack, that really comes from lack mentality. Why them, not me? Or they have everything that you want, and yet no matter how hard you try to work through something or work at something or getting to a level that perhaps you're looking at someone else in love, in, you know, finances or in the household and career, whatever it may be, I feel as though this card always tells me it's time to be grateful for what you already have. It's time to take a step back and away from the energy of envy, and really, you know, choosing to be thankful and grateful for everything that you have now. When you stand in gratitude, the universe gives you more to be grateful for. So I do feel that you may have some lessons in 2023 that really remind you to stay in gratitude, to not view things or approach people, relationships, situationships from a standpoint of jealousy, of envy, but rather gratitude. What type of energy or experience or feeling a specific situation exudes, and, you know, where does it take you? Where do you wish it would take you? Where do you wish you could be? Now, not coming from like a, you know, haterade type viewpoint, right? Like someone's hating on you where you're at, or you are hating on someone else. I'm hearing the quote and I don't hear it all the way through. I'm trying to get the entire quote here. Now, those are the new that are new to me. I do read intuitively, so it's not always what the main meaning of the card is, but rather what spirit is guiding me to the message with the cards that are here. And I lost the quote. It was those with small minds, you know, that speak of others, or something around there. So this does kind of open your eyes to a whole other ball game, a whole other journey for you. So 2023 really does bring about this sense of embarking on a new journey, ready, open, and willing to see what's on the other side of where you've been, what's on the other side of fear, what's on the other side of, you know, intimidation, feeling as though you're too scared or fearful or intimidated to try something new, try something different, apply for a new job, or maybe date outside of what your normal is. Maybe some of you have a specific type of person that you date, and well, it's gotten you nowhere, and now you're opening yourself up to other types of, you know, personalities or whatever it is that you're feeling maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone. I do feel that wherever life takes you this year, it really does open up your eyes and your heart to new beginnings, new strides. Some of you will just outright be traveling quite a bit this year. Now, I'm also going to read your 12 card spread here. I will pull additional cards if I need to. I'm just going to read what is what the messages are coming through as I go through your entire year. And yes, we will also read your love oracles here for your love life for 2023. So we start off the year in January with the moon card. January 2023, the moon. I do feel like there will be opportunities that reveal themselves that perhaps you weren't quite expecting. Again, that is breaking out of lack mentality, out of fear, out of the, you know, certain illusions or disillusionment that you have kept yourself in for quite some time. You know, the garden and the gate along with the moon card really does say if you have been fearful of embarking on a new journey, on a new path in career, in love, or just, you know, speaking your truth about what you would like in your life, in your relationship, in your partnerships, in your friendships, in your career, right? I do feel in January, it feels like for some of you, you're starting to uncover a little bit more of getting to know yourselves on a deeper level, like higher self energy. I also get the feeling some of you may be tuned in to your psychic senses a little bit stronger. I get the feeling, I mean, the moon card is giving me quite a few feelings here in terms of breaking out of whatever fearful shell that you've kept yourself in and no longer fearing what's on the, you know, on the horizon. What's the next step for your life, for your career, or your relationship? You know, I get this feeling that some of you have maybe stayed in stagnant situations or relationships because you're afraid of taking initiative, or you're afraid of what would happen if I said this, if I did that. Am I shooting myself in the foot? I get very, very strong fear-based energy that you've been in for quite some time, but it's not overall, right? Like, you may have really positive and successful areas of your life, but there is still something in your life that for whatever reason inflicts this energy. It like triggers fear. It triggers, you know, scarcity mindset, lack mindset. And I do feel that this could have been, you know, brought upon from your upbringing. You know, those of you that perhaps grew up in areas where, you know, food was scarce, money was scarce, and you're afraid that maybe one wrong move, I may end up going back to the way things were, the way my childhood was. It's definitely not feeling that way, but I do feel that as you face these fears, you do open yourself up to new outcomes, new opportunities, new lessons for you to learn. And no, this doesn't feel like you're going through major karmic lessons here. I do feel like you will have a year of change just by seeing all those cards here that we have and your major arcanas here throughout the year. Again, just a couple that were similar to Virgo. Virgo also had the Justice and the Judgment card. However, you have the Moon, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune, along with the Empress. So definitely feels like very strong growth energy here. Breaking out of your shell and not being afraid of what's to come for you. February 2023, we have the Lovers card. So February in the States, as you know, I'm not sure if it's celebrated in other you know, countries. However, in February, we do, you know, celebrate Valentine's Day. This is what's, you know, marketably considered the month of love and honoring those that you love, friendships, relationships. It really is like, you know, the sweethearts energy of the month. And with the Lovers card here, for the month of February 2023, I do feel that love has a very strong, it's like the center of that month for you. It is love-based all around, whether it's making choices and decisions regarding a relationship. I'm also hearing some of you are looking to get someone's blessing for a engagement, asking for someone's hand in marriage. I do feel like some of you may be thinking of doing that, or maybe realizing that your partner is, you know, asking your parents for your hand in marriage, or asking someone of significance to you in your life, could be your children, for their blessing in continuing this relationship on a deeper level. I do feel that with the Lovers card, there is this very strong angelic, you know, bringing of two people together. So if you are single, there's a very strong possibility that I'm hearing two people collide. so this is no accident whatsoever. This is right place, right time. Serendipitous meeting between two people. Some of you go to an event, a function, or go out on a night that you were already planning on staying in bed or not doing anything, or perhaps it was a last minute invitation and something just said, you know, to hell with it, I'm gonna go and, you know, get out of the house for once, or whatever it may be. I do feel that you end up meeting someone that is of significance for you, okay? Now, those of you that are still healing, because I'm getting this very clearly, those of you that are still in this bit of confusion and still healing, maybe holding out hope for a past relationship, or, you know, a relationship that's been quite tumultuous and going back and forth, I do feel that someone does come in that brings a different light to what love or healthy connection, partnership really should be. And it's not something you're not already aware of. It's just the way this person represents or says it to you, right? The way they speak it, very matter of fact, but in a very loving and caring way. The way they make it, I'm hearing the words eloquent, the way they make their point across, it's almost as though you can no longer ignore it or deny it within yourself. Again, this is something you already know about your partnership or situation or relationship, and someone happens to make a comment that you know that the universe, your guides, or, you know, are essentially setting you up to hear that message at that time, because it is time for you to take action. In March, you have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, this is good news. This is new beginnings. This is taking action. And this isn't just thinking about next steps forward, how to take your next steps in action, but this is good news about something specific. Perhaps you've been waiting on some news. It could be waiting on news about an upcoming mediation or court proceeding or judgment that you've been waiting on. This could be good news surrounding a relationship, love, partnership. I do feel like this is very positive news and very positive start in the month of March, right? You know, I also get the feeling that if you have a fire sign child, there is something very positive surrounding them at this time, whether they reach a milestone or some sort of epiphany. But this is not just about news surrounding you, but yes, essentially affecting you. So perhaps there is a fire sign child that will soon be born. You hear of someone's pregnancy announcement. This is a promotion. Whatever good news that you would love to hear around this time, I am definitely hearing that some of you are absolutely hearing exactly the outcome that you have been wanting to hear, especially if this is in regards to a legal situation, a legal matter. In April, it comes around to a head. You may have a court proceeding at this time. You may be expecting a finalization in divorce, child support, whatever it may be. Again, if this is surrounding children, I do feel like it is positive. I also feel that if there is someone around here who has not been seeing or has been unable to see their child or their children, that is going to change. I'm hearing that there is a review in terms of child custody, alimony, or child support. It just get this feeling of there's a lot of women involved in this situation. So it could be more than one mother figure, baby mama, in-laws, you know, like someone, maybe someone's got an ex here and their latest baby mama and their last baby mama, and you're also one of their baby mamas. Or, you know, the mother-in-law, this homeboy's mom, is also all up in the mix. I do feel like there is a lot of that type of energy around that. I just feel like there is someone talking in someone's ear, chirping away is how I'm going to say it. However, this does feel like this is a second opportunity to make things right, okay? So whether this is something that you have to make right with someone, or this is someone who comes in wanting to make things right within, you know, a partnership, relationship, or their involvement when it comes to children or family, okay? Now, this could be a family situation. This could be an ex that doesn't see their kid and decides to finally, you know, have a relationship with them. This is someone, you know, who can be a friend, who has been, who was a friend, I should say, who's trying to fix whatever error in their judgment that they had some time ago, okay? Now, in April, the card of justice means that, yes, you finally get to speak your truth. You get to cut out what no longer serves you, but it also helps you stay grounded and balanced. Things are just and naturally supported by the justice system, or universal law is what I'm hearing, that allows things to land in your favor. This does give you an opportunity moving into the month of May to have a second opportunity at something, a second opportunity at love, at friendship, at marriage, at family. Perhaps someone comes in wanting a second opportunity, giving you an offer here. Some of you receive it with open arms, and some of you are just like, wait a dang minute. Okay. Because I do see in June, you know, you've got two queens here. Again, like I said, I mean, this could also be a same-sex relationship as well. But I do get this feeling of two women. I feel like someone here is gonna speak their mind, and the other person can be a little bit manipulative, so just be careful with that, okay? Don't argue with a narcissist. You're not going to get anywhere but frustration is what I'm hearing. But before we get there, let me talk about the Judgment card here. This could be another opportunity where, you know, you're offered a promotion, more money, you're offered a second opportunity. I'm hearing some of you get offered your childhood home, okay? So if some of you have like a childhood home that you wished you would have purchased or you would have stayed living in, you may find out that it's going to be for sale and you have an opportunity to purchase it, or you may move back in, you know. Perhaps there is someone that lives there now. I don't know how you're going to hear this, how you're going to come about that information, but that's a very clear message I hear for someone here, okay? Let me pull that card. Yeah, for some of you, it's definitely something that you know is going to be making you very, very happy. So this feels like you get to heal, you know, some inner child, you know, like your inner child gets very, very happy and feeling a sense of abundance and peace, and allowing you to have a second chance at love, at life, at happiness, at joy. Now, I'm going to say this again, it's very specific, so obviously this is not for all Tauruses, but if some of you have felt like you've been kind of in a bitter place, or been like a little bit of a bitter Betty, single mom vibes, where you've had to go at things alone for a very long time, like the struggle was real or is still very real, and then someone tries to come in and wants to make amends, and, you know, wants to maybe not rekindle love, but perhaps rebuild relationship with their children after they've been absent for quite some time. I do get this feeling that it can bring about a sense of happiness regardless of, you know, the struggle that you have experienced. However, you're definitely not going to let someone just come in very easily, right? You do have the King and Queen of Swords here. I just got to say, some of you are definitely going to say your piece, right? You also have King and Queen of Wands here. So air and fire, you know, our signs here are very, very prominent here. So keep that in mind if somebody does want to take you to court for, you know, visitation and things of that nature. Don't panic. Don't freak out. This is a forewarning for those of you that are not looking forward to that. Just know that things are actually going to work out in a positive way. What you don't want to hear is that this is in the best interest of children. However, it's the adults that stick their nose where it doesn't belong that are going to end up making this sour situation is how I heard it, okay? Now, overall, the Sun clarifying the Judgment card, really beautiful energy here, because if you have felt like you have been completely stressed out, forgot what feeling happy and joyful has been about, sacrificing yourself to the core, to the bone of who you truly are for your children, for your family, or just because you've been in survival mode for a very long time, this is actually going to bring you a sense of relief. The people that are sticking their nose where it doesn't belong is not going to be of significance if you just put your boundaries up, let your intentions be known, and let them know they have no say in this, because at the end of the day, they really don't. Now, moving on into June, again, Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands here, two women. This could be two women battling it out, duking it out. I also get the feeling of somebody coming in perhaps for an apology and the other one saying not so fast or not so easy, right? So if someone here was hurt or was abusive or, you know, whatever it may have been for someone, there's still some sort of resentment here, right? This could be a mother figure. This is between two females, right? So two women in your life, whether it's you and another person or two women around you at this time. Could be a sibling as well. Relation doesn't matter. It just very strongly feels like there are some very critical and harsh words that are needed to be said here, and there is someone who I feel like they're not very open to hearing. They just kind of want the easy way back in or the easy way out. Okay. What is this? Yeah, I told you, if you are looking to argue with someone who's got narcissistic tendencies that you know isn't going to do anything to truly rectify, you know, with some sort of accountability, don't waste your breath. It really just frustrates you even more. If you are going to feel good about saying what needs to be said and letting it off your chest, perfect. If you're saying it with the intention of, you know, getting some sort of reaction or apology, you've been there, done that with this person is what I will say. So please don't get your hopes up expecting a more positive change or outcome in this person. They will bypass the apology and the accountability just to portray that they are making amends, but again, don't get wrapped up in their manipulations is what I'm hearing. Exactly. Don't get wrapped up in their manipulations where you end up thinking, do I allow this person back in or not? Okay, just keep that in mind come June. In July, you do have the Empress card. Beautiful energy. I absolutely love the Empress card for the month of July 2023. You know, halfway through the year, you're definitely, you're moving into the second half of the year in July, and July is the card of the Empress. Growth, you know, ruled by Venus. Definitely feel as though there is so much that you are thankful for, that you are hopeful for, that you are, I feel like you're wishing upon a star is what I heard. So whatever it is that you have been wanting for yourself, this feels as though the seeds that you have planted are, you know, about to sprout here, and not just like a little sprout, seedling sprout, but it's about to take over your whole world, right? So for some of you, that could be pregnancy, that could be having a child, adopting, it could be fur babies, it could be investments that you made early on in the year or the years prior come back to life is how I heard it. So if you're seeing a dip or a downfall or harsh endings to certain investments, I'm seeing them pick up in July. Okay. Obviously, I'm not a financial person or legal person here or medical person either. So take it as it resonates. Now, if you are having baby mama issues or issues with mother-in-law, mother figures, I do feel like this is the opportunity for you to take to, again, this could be in regards to marriage, growing a family, asking someone for their blessing. I do feel like this is the opportunity for you to really take into consideration. Now, those of you that meet someone at the beginning of the year, by July, this person does ask for your hand in marriage, or does ask, you know, does propose and ask you to get married. You may find out you're pregnant and it's like an automatic proposal here. I don't know if that's what you actually want, if that's what your intended, you know, intention was, but I do see that happening for some of you. Now, in August, I see the Three of Swords here. This is some sort of disappointment. I just heard displeasure. I don't even know if that's a word. But, you know, when someone is displeased with you or you with them, right? I heard the word displeasure. So if you had higher hopes, higher expectations in a person, place, situation, offer, you're sadly disappointed coming August, right? It's not the end of the world, but some of you, it may be in regards to money that you are owed or will be receiving, right? You're up for a promotion, and the promotion, your promotion rate is not as high as you had hoped it was, right? You're offered a raise and you're thinking you're going to get 10 to 15% because of inflation, and you get like 5%, and you're like, hey, where's the other half, right? It's that kind of, like, I heard disgust and displeasure. So if you work for like a big company that you know they've got tons of money and they throw kibbles at you in terms of keeping you at bay to not leave, that I definitely feel that this summer you're going to be speaking your mind and be like, really, that's the best you can do? You will be negotiating a higher pay. What I'm hearing is that you may not actually get what it is that you're asking for, but you may outside of the company, okay? So if that is, you know, your deal breaker, just know that that's how things may unfold for you in August. You know, but it is a good opportunity for you to exercise your voice, and speak your truth in terms of what you are worth. So if you know that's coming up for you, it's really a good opportunity to practice how you want to ask for more money, what you bring to the table. You're going to put your negotiation skills at work here, okay? In September, we have King of Swords. Now, like I said, we have two partnerships here. King and Queen of Swords and King and Queen of Wands, right? Swords being air sign, communication, very strong Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, especially Gemini with the Lovers card being here. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very strong Aries, very strong Libra. You know, you've also got water sign here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So the King of Swords in September, this is, you know, strong communication. This could be an attorney, someone that you look up to in terms of legal help or assistance. This could be financial assistance. This is a mentor, or this is you straight up coming across like, no nonsense. We have to have some sort of clarity when it comes to my pay or expectations or whatever you feel you're maybe being taken advantage of when it comes to what you bring to the table. This is in love or, you know, career. The King of Swords, this is also someone that may be helping you break things down in a more analytical way, right? Helping you break down certain documentation that you don't understand. Again, it could be contracts. So if you are entering like a business contract with someone, starting a business, or, you know, you're offered an extension on your contract, I do feel like if it doesn't feel right and you're not really getting it all that clear, I do feel that you will seek assistance or help in getting better, clear understanding of whatever contract is presented to you, right? The Hanged Man, another major arcana here. So Your clarifiers have also been major arcana. So very much highlighting here that in 2023, you know, lovers, partnerships, love, growth, having a second opportunity, a do-over at life, not being afraid to put things on hold, on pause, to make better decisions and to have a better understanding, because ultimately the Sun card here is what trumps them all. Your overall happiness is what matters at the end of the day, and you're no longer going to give it as much time as you would have in the past when it comes to, you know, codependencies and toxic people, unhealthy situations, where in the past perhaps you have juggled whether or not you want to continue being a people pleaser for some of you, or whether or not you're going to drop that other person, place, situationship. Okay, now the Hanged Man with the King of Swords really tells me that, you know, you may ask for an extension, you may ask some time to mull things over, really get these contracts translated in plain English, where you would, you know, understand it from a, you know, different perspective. It really does feel like it works out in your favor, because I do feel like you may ask for an amendment here, especially moving into October with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, my goodness, I absolutely love this card. So if this is contracts in business, in finances, in love, holy cow, luck is on your side moving forward. There's a lot of positive influences around here, but I also feel that your reading is warning you of the not so positive influences that have taken a strong hold on you in the past. I do feel that you know better. You're coming from a more experienced point in your life, where you're no longer giving too much time, energy, attention to those people, places, situations, and you know, places or situations that don't give you the outcome that you know you're working towards. October feels like a very lucky month for you. Whether you are ready for big changes or not, it looks like October is it for you, right? October is getting the ball rolling. If this is a business, in love, if this is leaving your place of employment, moving out, purchasing a home, this is big decisions being made and being positive, being fruitful, knowing that this is destiny, that, you know, divine is on your side. So I do feel this may also be a big trip or travel that you end up embarking on in October. So I do feel that the Wheel of Fortune card here is very positive news for you. I mean, you've got good news for you at the beginning of the year as well, but that Wheel of Fortune, my God, that is like major impact for you in your life. So let me pull a few cards for yeah, I'm telling you, let me pull a few cards for that Wheel of Fortune for you. So, you know, some of you become that wealthy person. It is wealthy man card in this deck, male or female, not gender specific, but this is someone who could be, you know, financial person that helps you invest, that helps you grow your money. This is someone who offers you a very wealthy opportunity in terms of financial growth and prosperity. Or some of you straight up just hit the lotto, win big, have an opportunity to win money, unexpected money coming in for you. And so whether this is a wealthy male in your life or the man in your life, or this is you, no, you don't have to be the Taurus male to know that energy, but this could be, you know, you embarking on that masculine energy within you. We all have both masculine and feminine energy. When you allow yourself to step into that masculine energy and making those take charge decisions and action oriented decisions to create the life that you want, you're going to see financial prosperity, toil and labor and great fortune. I'm telling you, listen, you have a lot of you know, whatever it is that you have been working very hard on, you know, in terms of work, career, toil and labor, blood, sweat and tears here, you're coming into some great fortune. You know, I'm also hearing a fortunate turn of events for you. Holy cow. Right here. Look at that. A fortunate turn of events for you. I'm trying to get all of these here. This is a fortunate turn of events for you. Big money, big fortune, wealth. This feels amazing for you. You're going to see a lot more money in your future in 2023. November, 4 of Pentacles. So yes, those of you that do come into some big money, you're going to want to hold on to it just a little bit. If you need to get legal help, assistance, getting a CPA, those of you that do win big, you know, lottery, gambling, whatever it may be, before you announce it to everyone, you definitely get, you know, an attorney that knows how to handle these situations, how to take care of, you know, IRS, taxes, anything that you may be owing at the end. Before you start sharing the wealth, make sure you've got everything lined up right off the bat. 4 of Pentacles. Don't allow greed to take over though, okay? When you get into that energy of greed, right, it's another lower vibrational energy, because greed and, you know, holding on to something and being a little bit of a miser with money and no offense, I'm hearing living on the cheap end. We know Taurus does not live on the cheap end, okay? Taurus loves luxury. Taurus loves, you know, the finer things in life. But some of you, when you come into the big amount of money, you're not going to want to spend it right off the bat, or you're not going to want to let people know you've gotten your hands onto some big money, right? But I do feel like if you are holding on to the money you get or you receive or you have with dear life, you're essentially creating the energy, or you're putting out to the universe the energy of lack. I will never have this much money again in my life, so I've got to hold on to it. No, you say thank you to the universe. Cancel, clear, delete that type of lack mentality, scarcity mentality. And you say thank you. Thank you for the abundance. Thank you for the great fortune, the wealth that you have given me. I look forward to receiving more. Align me with whatever path will help me. The journey will help me to continuously grow and live a life of fulfillment, of joy, of wealth, or whatever it is that you seek, right? Yes. Knight of Pentacles, that is you. I read the Knight of Pentacles as Taurus. So, you know, if you win something, I'm just going to say, if you win something, whether it's litigation, a court case, if this is, you know, lottery, gambling, some sort of winnings, it may come through a little bit slower than you expected. So again, some of you are just going to be like, I'm going to bite my tongue, not let my family know, not let anybody know that I'm coming into some money, because then people are going to automatically think that I've got it to give. And it doesn't come as quickly as you had hoped. You are in a positive energy of receiving money by the end of the year. So that is the energy I am reading right now, where you're at and where you are going to be. You know, we all have free will, so make sure that you make the smartest decisions and that you invest wisely moving forward. Get the financial help or assistance that you may need. You know, CPA, attorneys, financial advisors, they will all come in handy for you by the end of the year. Especially if this is, you know, you starting a new business, or, you know, I'm hearing some of you are coming up with this great idea, whether it's a new product or a new service that you're offering, and it really is going to help catapult your finances. It's what you will be able to build your wealth upon, is what I'm hearing. King of Wands energy is how you end December. Holy cow, I just realized how long this reading is. My bad. So King of Wands is, you know, the energy at the end of the year. This is also Sagittarian energy, Sagittarian season. So that is how you end the year, being ready and willing and able to take action moving forward. Whatever it is that you would love to take action on by the end of the year. I also hear that as you come into this money, you will be ready and willing to further take action with how you will be using this money wisely. Some of you, yes, will be helping out friends and family out of whatever situation they may be in. Some of you will be gifting money. Some of you will be helping, you know, friends, families start businesses. You will be like a silent partner, or, you know, someone that helps get them started. I do see you doing a lot of good things with this money that you have, creating the life that you want, provided that you don't stay in that you know, scarcity mindset. Now, your love oracles for the entire year, what your love life is looking like for 2023. Well, hello, soulmate. I love this for you, Taurus. You do have the card of worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You have the card of retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And you have the card of soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. If you are straight up single and you're like, how much longer am I going to be single? Well, fear not, my friend. 2023 brings you your soulmate. There is someone that you either have met or will be meeting in 2023, and it will be the most amazing connection between the two of you that you will realize that, yes, they were worth waiting for 100%. You will be meeting your soulmate. You will be with your soulmate if you are in a relationship. There are big life experiences and changes that happen for the both of you in 2023 that make you realize that they are your soulmate and you don't want to live your life apart from each other. If the two of you go through some stressful times, I'm hearing for some of you, your partner may go through a health scare, and then you realize just how strong your bond truly is, okay? You will take some time to disconnect from the world and try to detach from whatever it is that perhaps was a stressor in your life. Doesn't have to be a health scare, not a doctor or medical professional. I just heard that really quickly. And so what is the message from your angels for 2023 as we close out this reading? The card of release. That is the death card, okay? Definitely the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation. It is time to move on. And I do get that energy. I mean, time to move on. You're definitely on this spiritual transformational journey. This feels like big changes are happening for you. Remember what I said with the garden and the gate card here. Massive changes that are in store for you. You really do have the power to make the changes that you want and to create the life that you want for yourself. You know, once you allow things to finally come to an end that you know are no longer for your highest good, you allow all that is meant for you to come in a most beautiful, amazing way. Zodiac Oracle, what is the biggest energy influence that you will that you will have, whether this is person, element, season, this is someone you know, friendship, partnership, this is you, or this is someone around you that you will meet. This is Sagittarius. Sagittarius provides a sense of a big impact on your life in 2023, good or bad. I do feel that whether it's Sagittarius season or a Sagittarian themselves, you can also check your chart to see where Sagittarius is in your chart, and you will see what areas of your chart will be impacted the most in 2023. Okay, there is your reading. Thank you guys for staying for the entire reading. I love you guys so much. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to book your own 2023 forecast, the information will be linked below. I am so thankful to have you guys here. Happy New Year. Have a wonderful, beautiful year. I'm wishing you so much love and blessings for your future. Take care. Bye.